Yo, what up YouTube? It's Rain. Right, now a lot of you did ask me when you saw the actual review or the quick look or whatever it was for the Oreo 4s when the review was coming. And the reason why I held out is because I was waiting for the authentic pair to do the comparison video. So I've had a basic quick look at the authentic pair and I'm going to do a comparison. It's going to kind of be in live time or real time, so apologies if I am a bit sketchy and a bit jerky with it, if that makes sense. So let's just start with the boxes. As you can see, minimal difference. So this is the real. This was got today being the 21st or whatever it is, and this was the China authentic. So apparently authentic but from China. And if I just come down, all in all, looks the same, just a different font on the box, and actually says Tech Grey. Oh, it says there as well. Well, it doesn't say. Well, I'm assuming that Grizz Tech means Tech Grey, and that's just that wording there. If it focuses, you see, and then you've got that issue of it coming from Australia on the reps. So let's just flex those down. Let's get into the trainer. So first off, this one is the replica or the China authentic, and this is the authentic. Yeah? So from this height, or even if I come in closer, main differences. On the authentic, you can see the speckling is a little bit different. Minorly different at that, but it is different. And it's also, on the China authentic, it's more of a glossy finish, more gloss. Could you tell the difference? I'm not sure you could. Then here, you can see it's a bit more of a matte finish. And it's quite, and it's, I'm not sure which I'd prefer. I'm assuming because these are the authentics, I prefer those. But anyway, zooming in closer, you can see the air units. Now the air units are 100% wrong. They are correct in color in the fact of the air unit is off whitish, but the air unit here is just definitely too big on the authentic is definitely too big, too small on this compared to here. This is a lot clearer on the authentic. A lot clearer and a lot bigger, and the air unit inside is a lot lighter than this one here. Just double checking, getting them confused. And then that just brings me round to the back of the trainer. So the differences, can you see? The Jumpman on the authentic, which would be on the right hand side, right being this for me, this right, is just a little bit darker. The shade of grey is a tiny bit darker. Away from that, going up, the heel tabs, they look fine to me, and you can probably just make out that the speckling on the authentic, there's a lot more speckles. The authentic being this side, the right side, my right. Right? Flicking round to see the actual side view of the trainer. From this view, could you really tell? The tongue height's the same. So there's no point of saying, oh, the tongues are different. The tongues are exactly the same. I think the thing that gives it away is the speckle. Now, could you guess which one is the real one and which one is the authentic from this angle? I think you'd have a hard time noticing, but this is the China authentic and this is the authentic from the shop or store-bought. Let's call it store-bought and China authentic. Let me just zoom in. Toe boxes. You can just see that on the authentic it comes over more. It stops a bit abruptly here. I thought the molding on the authentic, on the China authentic, was going to be a bit different, but you can see exactly the same kind of issues. You can see the popped out stars, and when I say the issues, I mean on the molding here. You can see that's an error there. You can see it's coming out there. but it's exactly the same on the China Authentic. Stitching is all kosher. Toe box shape is obviously different. Now if I have the front on view, now this is where you probably make out the difference, the main differences. So, authentic, replica. So you can see that the tumbled leather isn't as tumbled as it should be. On the authentic, you can just see, or the store-bought, it is a lot different. Is it a higher quality leather? I don't know. Have they just tumbled it more? 110% yes. Now, if I lift it up, the cut of the leather is a bit different. You can probably just make out, if I zoom in closely, you can see that cut here. Yeah? And if I compare it to this, is it a difference? Yes, it is a little bit of a difference. If you are looking to see what is fake and what is real, it is a difference. So that's what you'd have to look out for, I guess. Also, I'm not sure if this video or if this angle is bringing it out, but I can definitely see the cut coming in there and coming in here is a lot different. And you've almost got, right, here we go. On here, the perforations or the holes are 1, 2, 3, 4. On the China Authentic, it's just 1, 2, 3, and they are just in one angle, if that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. In essence, what you're going to have to look for is the amount of holes. So you can just probably make out there 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. But here, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. You get me? That is a teller. That is a teller. If there's any way to tell, that would be one. Coming up of the trainer, the eyelets, you can see. This looks more, I don't even know, but it's more speckled than this. So this is the China Authentic, yeah? A lot more speckled. And then coming up, the Jumpman. Any issue there? Yeah, I guess. On the China Authentic, you can see that Jordan clearly has fingers and tongues on his trainers. On the China Authentic, the fingers are not as prominent, but he still has tongues on his trainers. And the ball is attached as it should be, but this actually looks better shaped than this, because it looks a bit like a spastic. You can see his head, but these are the authentics. These are the authentics. So don't ever get it twisted. And then flicking into the inside or insole look again, just again. I'm not sure if I did that. I just wanted to compare these two sections here. Yep. There is a minor difference in regards to the holes. 1, 2, 3. Minor. I'd say it's a minor. I'd say it's a minor. And then coming round to the insole, I haven't taken the shit out. And the only way I was able to tell was because I had this one in the fake and this one in the real. That's how I was able to tell consistently. Same inner sole, so nothing to worry about there. The Jordan tags, are they the right way around? Yep. Yep. There you go. Now, these retailed at £140. If you were lucky enough to get them with a pulse code, they retailed at 112. And then if you were therefore lucky enough to have the quid code, yeah, there's a next thing to hype on. The quid code, they came out at probably about £102. So you pick your poison. And if you want to know about Quidco, I might do a video on it. I'd have to get a certain amount of likes to do that, but I think a lot of people do know. But watch this now. So if I was to do that, could you tell the difference straight off? I've got them in front of me and I have a hard time. I could tell, but I'd have a hard time. Tongue shapes, fine as far as I'm concerned. Authentic, replica, authentic, replica. Could you have told? Some of you are going to say, yeah, I can tell. If you say so, man. But anyway, that's the in-depth review or look. What are you lot saying? Did you pick these up? Did you not? Oh, sorry, the China Authentics. I believe they cost in the region of, I don't even know, I think there was about £80. I can't remember, but I got the link from All Kill 'Em Jack. So holler at him if you want them. Again, just go to the shop and buy them. They're 140. The postcodes bring it down to 112. With Quidco, brings it down to 102 or maybe 101. All in all, I think they are a must-have. I'm a bit disappointed in regards to the leather or the non-tumbling of the leather. And I'm disappointed with the authentics with the tumbling of the leather because I don't think that they are as good as these. If you haven't got these, you're screwing because these are the shit. And I've talked for too long. I've been 10 minutes and I don't do 10-minute videos. Rain the Mask and I'm signing OUT out. See ya.